Hi-ho! I'm finally getting around to making another cooking video. Has been a hot minute since the last one. This one we are going to be doing. This one is from Marcellina in Cucina. Anyhow, Biscotti, lemon Biscotti. We're going Italian today. But before we get going, new issue of Good to Be Home. Please feel free. Please sign up for this. It's a free publication, comes out 4 times a year, so you're not getting them like all the time, so they can stack up all over the place and nobody reads them. But show you what's in here real quick. Out of the way, eggs. So here we have Good to Be Home. Yeah, isn't he cute? So start off at you get a recipe card right at the very front. Home warming solutions. There's our table of contents going on here. Holiday home recovery. Nashville's renovating duo. So I guess this is some team. It's an interview with Brooke and Bryce Gillum. I guess they do. I've never watched them or anything like that, but I guess they do home renovations. For anybody, that's probably a good, something good for anybody who's looking to do some home renovation. Purchasing the perfect sofa. Now, I got our sofa from Lazy Boy. They'll custom make them for you, and it doesn't really cost you any extra, but you have to wait a few months for them to actually make it. But yeah, great sofa. Don't regret don't regret any of it. But here's an article on that for ideas on when shopping for a sofa. Impactful ways to support unhoused people, i.e., the homeless. So you have plenty of articles in there. Fresh starts. We've got, this is the recipe section. So we got wilted cabbage and warm shallot salad. I don't think the cabbage is actually wilted. That would be kind of gross. But caramelized fennel and white bean salad, shaved pears and chocolate with an amaretti crumble. That looks really good. Okay, here's a good article on building real estate wealth. For anybody who has been interested in that, this is a good starter. Tending to your landscapes, this is the landscape section. I realize that there's a little bit of a glare here. Okay, so this is some interior design for the super creatives out there. Not quite for me. I like colors and everything, but I don't know if I'd be going off painting my house to look like this. But at the very least, it'll be an interesting read. And then picking bases, personalities. So there you go. Good to be home. Message me, email me, whatever. I'll get you signed up for this. It's free. It's just something I do for people. All right, now on to the good stuff. Gonna start cooking. What we need for this, we need flour, confectioner's sugar. Oh, and we're also gonna need some white sugar. Some regular white granulated sugar. So lemon zest, got a couple lemons here. Get your zester out. Got baking powder. This little guy. Couple of eggs. And then we'll be using these for the fresh lemon juice, and then some butter. So we got a cup here of butter. After you melt it, you want to give it time to cool so it doesn't cook your egg while you're mixing it. And also throw in some pistachios in there. These are dry roasted pistachios. It does give instructions here if you wanted to do it yourself, but I just purchased them pre-roasted. Alrighty. we get to the fun part. Yeah, preheat the oven. Want to start it off at 350 degrees. So first thing we're going to do, we're going to take the flour, sugar, baking powder, and not the eggs. The eggs? Lemon zest. And we're going to go ahead and combine it in here and give it a good whisk. Half teaspoon of salt. And zest the lemons. Looking for about a tablespoon. Which comes from one large lemon, or in this case, got two kind of smaller lemons. Alright, whisk to combine. This will be really quick. I'm going to make a well there. Fresh lemon juice. Looking for about 2 tablespoons. Try not to get lemon seeds in there. Kind of start getting to a point where whisking is no longer an option. Half cup. Once we have our dough, I'm going to go ahead and divide it into, it says 2 equal portions. I'll probably just make 1. Really kind of depends on how thick you want your biscotti. Go ahead and pre-slice the sizes on this. I'm going to go ahead and put this on it. Got a piece of stone right here. All right, beautiful. And it goes 25-30 minutes in the oven, and we'll see how this turns out. One thing to note, this recipe, this biscotti recipe, has a 2-stage on the cooking. The first one... Alright, one thing to note is that there is an option in here if you want a crispier biscotti. You'll take them out, chop them, you cool the oven down to 350. I'm going to bring them out as is. I do like a little bit of a softer biscotti. But you'll take it out and cool the oven down to 300 degrees. Let the and while the oven's coming down, you let the biscottis cool on a rack, and then you put them back in for like another 10 minutes so that they'll kind of give you a crispier biscotti. And so as soon as they come out, we'll check them out. All right, check that puppy out. Gonna let this cool, and then we'll glaze it. All right, we are back. Got the biscotti log loaf taken out. It's all cooled down. I'm gonna go ahead and drizzle some of the pour some of this. You know, I'm thinking I really should have made more, but I was also kind of running out of sugar. So we'll go with it. Just gonna go ahead and drizzle this across the top. Still a little bit on the warm side, so it is thinning it out. Still looks delicious. Okay, and then I'm gonna get a knife. I'm just going to go ahead and trim this up. This little trim. Still warm on the inside. So we're going to go ahead and slide this out so we can see how it's looking. Delicious. Well coated, well glazed, I should say. This turned out pretty well. And there you have it. One homemade biscotti, lemon biscotti. Again, my name's Ruben. This is Cooking Kitchens, real estate professional, cooking enthusiast. Once again, get the Welcome or Good to Be Home book magazine. Sign up for it. It's got some good stuff in it. You know, even if you don't like it one issue, there's always fresh stuff next issue. But thanks very much. Catch you next time.